Change it up in my room a little bit. Yeah, I gotta pick a background. I gotta make a good background for me. Kind of change it up. We should be live. Let's see if we are. I want to see how Twitter changes since Jack Dorsey is no longer running things.
I don't think it's going to be for the better.
Yeah, I wonder what it's going to mean. I mean, you know why he's leaving. It's probably to focus on this crypto project.
Yeah.
Who is it? He's calling it Block now.
Block, yeah.
He changed the name.
Yes, it says we are live on YouTube.
Are the crypto markets headed to the moon? Woo! All right. We're here, guys.
Here we are.
Important in front of the fake New York Stock Exchange on the floor.
It doesn't much matter anymore anyway because everything's electronic.
I know, right? And I don't know what Sean's put on his head. We got something on Sean's head.
My mohawk.
Your mohawk. From what is that? Just a random mohawk, Indian mohawk, or is that a middle since it's a
Himalayan mohawk? I don't know. The hat's
Himalayan.
The hat's from Nepal, so I guess it's a Himalayan mohawk.
Keith, you got the light shining behind you. Starlight.
Yeah, I know. I got the glare. I was trying to tame it down, but you know,
very artsy.
Won't be tamed tonight.
All right. All right. We got guys. Let's see who we got here. CDM says we're live. CDM is Carmina, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't give away her secret identity.
Uh-oh. Top secret. All right. We're going. All right. Let's do this. Good. Uh-oh. Sorry, Carmina.
Uh-oh.
I mean, CDM. I mean, random person that we don't know on the internet. Secret identity. Her decentralized identity. All right, guys. We got Bitcoin heading back up. We're at 57,000. Our crypto, we're at 2.6 trillion. We're still not back at the $3 trillion market cap that we were at, but this ain't bad. This is a nice little pullback. And everything is green this time of day, which is beautiful for us. Ethereum's holding strong at 45. My Aave, you notice I always keep my stuff in my order that I like. Should order it the way you guys like it too. I do not have any Shiba. Sorry, Keith.
That's okay, man. You don't have any Cardano anymore either.
Nope. Dump the Cardano. You know what? Let's take him and go here. Boop. There we go. Bring Algo up. BNB. Yeah, BNB should be up there.
BNB, yeah.
All right. What do you guys think? We're feeling good here? We're feeling good with the markets? How you feeling with the markets, Mohawk?
Yeah. Off of a 3,900 Ethereum, 10 days ago or something? Yeah.
Well, we're still, the crypto fear and greed is still low.
I was going to say, it's probably still a little low, but...
Here you go, Keith. Take it over. This is your expertise over here, the fear and greed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's extraordinary. But I got to say, before you jump into the whole fear and greed thing, you know, I think we've seen this movie before. Like the last couple of pullbacks have been significant. You know, you retraced in that 10 to 20% range, but then consolidated, right? There was no panic. There was no 50% drop, crypto winter. I mean, none of it. And I'm sorry, but these are signs of functioning markets. I mean, these are very good signs. And candidly, you know, it's been a bit of a yawn, you know, the last few days, but I think that's great. I think it should be a bit of a yawn as it consolidates and, you know, the market gets confidence again, and then it sets up for the next leg up. So I think those are all good things.
Mm-hmm.
And especially, God, I mean, this is a rerun of what happened with the Evergrande fiasco, right? The markets fell out of bed. It pulled back, found its footing, and then went up.
Yeah. So you had this COVID part 2 come out, right?
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, low volume for most of the Western Hemisphere. So yeah, you know, it's this to happen, I think is great.
There's the good and bad about this. We like the excitement of the big drop, and then everybody buys back in, and then you make these big profits. But at the same time, it doesn't start moving as much. That means it's maturing and it's a healthier market.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the whales are maybe not manipulating so much, right? I mean, you got people with 100,000 Bitcoin in their wallet, and they're not really doing much stuff. Yeah, except maybe buying.
It says, that first year everybody gets into crypto, they see the big dips and they freak out the first time, and the second year they're like,
Mm-hmm.
And I think maybe that's what this crowd is doing. They kind of learned after the first Evergrande, and I guess when when the virus hit, that was kind of before the whole pump, the original, this new crowd. Yeah. Let's get into some things.
Yeah, and that's what, Pun, just chips in. He's absolutely right. The dips recently are standard correction, healthy consolidations. That's it. Buying opportunities.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Buying opportunities. And as this one crypto expert, everybody's an expert in this world, aren't they? This crypto analyst, we're all analysts, just like everybody can be a rapper. Crypto analyst says that by the end of the cycle, we could hit 20,000 of Ethereum. I know, Sean, you've said maybe 5 or 6. You don't believe it could get that high, but we're at a fear and greed of 30 right now. We were at a 78 or something like that not too long ago, but we're already having the news stories come back about bull market and Ethereum going to 20,000.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think this is just this is a new industry segment. It's like a whole new thing, right, in the world. It's now just sort of coming into people's consciousness, right? So this is like the train, right? Or the automobile, right? So yeah, I think you still got so much more runway on this. I don't know what 20,000 at the end of the next bull cycle. What does that mean? I don't know. But that's so vague.
Yeah, I think to Sean's point, it's fun to hypothesize about what happens in the next 4 weeks, before the December 31st rollover. But really, I mean, guys, there's so much fuel on the fire for 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's gonna be a good year, right? There's so much familiarity, market acceptance, the system's awash in money, interest rates and inflation are going up. Like, it's just, there is a lot of tailwinds for 2022. It's going to be a good market.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see an extended market. I don't think we're going to see that bear market like people are thinking again. There's too much money in it.
Yeah.
That's why, they try to talk about the hash rate and everything changing and how it's supposed to be cycles. Do you really see it going? It's not going to dip back again.
Well, I mean, so many of these are proof of stake or proof of authority or non-hash rate related things, that lock up tons of whatever the coin is. So yeah, I don't think that those kind of measures are accurate in terms of, Bitcoin banned. I'm sorry, a China banned Bitcoin, right? What happened with that?
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot, right? So.
But what I'm saying is, you're not going to see the 29,000 Bitcoin ever again. I don't think so.
Yeah, I'll possibly see anything.
I think that time has passed.
Yep. Yeah.
And bouncing off that, here, this analyst predicts Bitcoin to go to 200,000 by the end of this bull run, which is much higher than what Plan B has said and many others have said, even though they do eventually say it's going to go there, but not at the end of this bull run. Just trying to keep it going.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all how you define bull run, right?
What's the end of the bull run? It's like it's when it hits 200,000, right? Oh, see, I was right. That's an easy target to hit. Not sure what it means exactly, but look, the amount of money that's going around, the amount of leverage that there is, the interest rates the way they are, yes, of course, right? That's only 3x from where we are, which is what, a market cap of 7 or 8 trillion, assuming other things move in lots of Bitcoin. The amount of money in just one stock exchange is like 50 trillion. So it's not even that much, frankly. If that, if there was some risk on appetite, which is going to happen because of inflation, and you have to, like, yeah, right?
Yeah.
Easy to see.
Well, if you see basically around 2.6 to 3 trillion, and we're shocked that we've seen it get to this point so quickly, what do you think by the end of 2022 it could get to? Could it get to 5?
Double, yeah, I could easily
Get to
see
gold?
Yeah, easily a double, right? Because I think there's going to be more regulation in the United States, and there'll be more sort of sophisticated loopholes, I think, to get people into crypto that's outside of the United States. So, more retail investors will get exposure to it. It'll be more mainstream. I'd like to see what the adoption rate is. How many people, random person surveyed on the sidewalk, how many people own at least one cryptocurrency. I bet that is still, 20% or 25%.
Yeah, if that. I know all three of us can probably know most of our friends don't even deal with it or want to get into the world and think we're kind of out there for doing it.
Yeah.
But they're aware, right? And they're just either hesitant or scared or whatever, but there's that awareness, give it more time.
And there's still a lot of friction, right? Like if you want to buy a BEP20 token, it's not easy, right? Or if you want to buy some random ERC20 token, you can't just go to Coinbase and buy it, right? You got to install MetaMask, you got to acquire Ethereum, you got to do the swap on Uniswap or whatever else. Those barriers are going to come down, right? And that's going to definitely on-ramp more people.
Yeah, hopefully it will. Hopefully sooner than later, because that's the biggest thing about trying to buy certain coins. You just can't get it.
Right.
It's to this day, even when I go to send money to MetaMask and you wait those 2 hours, and you're like looking at the account and you're hoping it's going to get there. Like, is it going to get there or not? Did I do everything correctly? There's a lot of people that it's just too risky.
It's too risky, and it really is just too risky, right? Like they're going to need to have custodians that handle the stuff for them, and the insurance and the sort of depository institutionalization of all those things that make that happen for them, right? And when as those things continue to evolve, more and more people are going to get on board. Because you're right, if you mistype one digit in your address, that money's gone, right? It's either off to someone else or more likely just burnt.
Mm-hmm. You think it'll ever get to the point where somebody will fix that issue? You mean an interesting issue to fix?
It's not really fixable because an address is just a derivation of some random seed number. There's no global directory of all valid addresses, right? I can go create an address on Bitcoin right now, and nobody would ever know if it's correct or not. The BEC32 format has a checksum, so you can say if it's a valid address, right? That's good. But you won't know if it's the intended address because of the typo.
I think somebody should make a website of all the scam addresses.
I think there is some Ethereum.
Scam.
Yeah, I think there's some blacklisted. There's some blacklist somewhere. But again, how do you integrate it, right? The whole idea about decentralized is there is no central authority that says that this is a scam or not.
No, but you do have websites that warn people. Being decentralized, you can also have warning websites that say this is a bad wallet. Don't send anything.
But someone has to be the gatekeeper that says it's bad, right? And bad is ostensibly subjective, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just like a Google reviews or Yelp reviews of a website or yeah. That's what I'm trying to say. It's more like a Yelp review for addresses.
Yeah, I guess you could, community source the validity of bad addresses. That's an interesting idea.
And as everything else is going to the moon, let's get into this.
Yeah.
Dynamo Coin is doing really well today. Boom.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Yeah, I wanted to break a buck on the call on the stream.
Well, I think we're well above that actually. 2089.
It says 28.9 here. Let me refresh my page. With Safe Trade, it doesn't really refresh the way
That's $1.19.
Hold on. When you refresh the page, it always goes back to safe trade for some reason. There you go.
I want you to buy it.
Yep.
Yeah, 2089 is $1.19. So
There you go. Already
so
moved up.
Beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, looking very healthy, and that's a healthy way it's moved up. It hasn't moved up like a shit coin or a meme stock. That's the one time that was so low right here.
Mm-hmm.
Our liquidity was so low, you could buy $100 and it would shoot up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the other story about this graph is, 0.15 24-hour volume, right? That's, I don't know, 9,000 US in volume in the trailing 24 hours, right? So that's a lot of coins.
Mm-hmm. Doing very well. Do we want to go into the game a little bit, or we want to talk a little more crypto? What do we got here?
Well, I say let's keep the Dynamo conversation running because there's really been a lot, and
Sure.
this is our opportunity to share it with the community. So I think it's important updates.
Yeah.
So we'll go over to Sean explaining, and you'll bring up your screen, but mine's very clear right now. So if you want to kind of explain to people, if you go into Discord, into the Dynamo Coin Discord.
Yep.
And then we'll bring up yours because yours isn't, I don't think yours is as clean to see.
Oh, really? It's not. I mean, I can, yeah, I see. Let me see. Let's see how it looks. Hold on.
See how that looks.
I think that's okay. It looks okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is our text-based MMO. It's a sort of traditional fantasy role-playing game. It is completely multiplayer, so you're able to chat with other players as they're playing the game and even work together to achieve objectives. There's not a whole lot of content at the moment, but I guess a couple of the cool things are that there is a wallet attached to it. So if you want to see like what's my balance, I have a wallet here that's got 0.7 Dynamo in it. This is the non-custodial hosted wallet, so nobody has the keys to this except the user. So nobody can hack this and get your money or anything else. Only you can control it. It's all controlled by a password that you set when you first set up the wallet. Setting up the wallet is very easy. You just type make wallet, and you put in a password and you confirm it, and that'll create a wallet for you. I can't do it because I already have one. Then once you've made a wallet, you can play the game. I think I may be in the game already. Let me just see. But basically, you can say, "Hey, I want to go play this game." Okay. So I've already created a character, but there's the ability to create characters, and it just gives you some random statistics that when you first start out. It's all kind of button based, so you just click on the button. Oops, I'm clicking on the button in the end. Oh, okay. So I'm already on. I'll leave. So this is a real-time game, meaning if you're in the MMO and other things are happening around you, they're going to happen to you as well. So if, say, a monster spawns into that room, it may attack you. So it's important to like log out. I'm going to create an automatic logout after like 5 minutes of inactivity or something. But it is like a real-time game. This is not, like turn-based or anything else. So yeah, so play MMO. All right, I'm going to play. Okay, so it tells me some sort of narrative about where I am, and it gives me options of where I can go. I can go, so I'm going to go east. And then there's some basic gathering mechanics. So here, there's some trees that I can chop. And if I chop the trees, in this case, I got a couple of different things from the chopping. There's like a cooldown, so you can't just sit there and spam the chop button. In this case, it's 30 seconds, so you can only chop once every 30 seconds. You can see what your inventory is. So there is an inventory system, all the things you're carrying. So you see I've gathered some other things here. There's a statistics system, so you have all of your sort of RPG stats, strength, dexterity, hit points, experience points, stuff like that. Now you can see here that I have 1,268 gold, and there is the ability to sell items to merchants. So I'm gonna, if I do a look, it's just gonna like reiterate what the thing is. Then I get the buttons again, which is nice. There's a, so here in this room, there's a merchant, and I can do a trade. And you can see I have, what do I have? 20 oak planks and 30 oak logs. All right, so if I do a trade, I can either buy or sell these things. And so if I say I sell 10 oak planks, I'm going to get 70 gold. And so then if I check my inventory, now I only have 10 oak planks left instead of 20. And if I check my statistics, now I have 1,300 instead of 12 or whatever I had. So you see, I can play the game and either acquire items or sell items for gold. So gold is kind of the in-game currency. But the cool thing is that I can take that gold that I just earned from doing something in the game, and if you want to see all the commands, you can click on the little bot, and I can sell that gold for Dynamo, right? So I'm going to sell 100 gold. Actually, let me show you first. There's a built-in, I'll call it automated market maker, and so it looks at how much gold is in the system and how much Dynamo is in the game wallet, and then it tells you. So 1 gold will buy 0.06 Dynamo, or 1 Dynamo will buy 15 gold. As more gold is created, that rate will go down. As more Dynamo is deposited from either players depositing it or the foundation funding it, that will go up, right? So it's an automatically adjusting exchange rate. So anyway, so I can sell some of this gold, and I'm going to sell 100 of my gold. And so just to make sure you want to do this, because it's like a financial kind of thing, right? So I'm gonna sell 100 gold, and I'm gonna get 6.5 Dynamo for that gold. And here's the wallet address. And so you see, it just did that transaction for me. It took away my gold, and it gives you a transaction hash, which you can then, if you wanted to, go on to the Block Explorer and see that transaction. So this is an actual Dynamo mainnet transaction that just happened. And then the same thing with buying. So you can, if you have Dynamo in your wallet on Discord, you can buy gold with that, which you can then go into the game and buy resources or weapons, or maybe access to special areas, probably player housing that gives you additional inventory, right? All those same kind of play to earn game loops that we see in these other ones. The cool thing about this is it's completely text-based. There's nothing to install. There's nothing, you just go on Discord and use it basically. So we hope it's a fairly it's a fairly easy thing to use. I'm going to put up a explainer video later tonight about all the different commands and take it soup to nuts once I put it into production after this podcast. But I think this is a cool demonstration of technology, and certainly something that we might be able to leverage to get some coins moving and get people playing.
And really, that's the whole point. It's a very simple type of game, but it's to get the coins moving and to get people just having some fun, maybe sitting in an office at work or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so accessible, right? I mean, it's just so easy. The barrier is so low. Anybody can do it. It almost demystifies, all the technology and pushes it to the background, and it just makes it candidly, a fun user experience, and you can earn Dynamo coins. So I think that's absolutely brilliant. I think we should promote that candidly.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a little Reddit post, a little Twitter post. This is all very, very new. I literally wrote this in the last 4 days, plus or minus.
Oh wow!
From zero, right? This is like, I never wrote a Discord bot before, so I don't really know if that's solid. Clearly, clearly I've written MMOs before, so I'm comfortable with that. But all of that technology is a little bit new. So I don't want to go like crazy. Like we don't want thousands of people playing this, but if 20 people come on, that's cool.
So Sean, what do you think? And I realize it's brand new, but what do you think the settlement time will be from the time, using your example right there, where you, I think, transacted 100 gold and you transferred it into whatever it was, 6.5 Dynamo coins? Are you going to wait? Is it going to take 2 hours like Joe's experience?
No, it's already there. I'm sure it's probably already there. Yeah, it's three blocks.
Yeah,
it's already in my wallet. So it's 3 blocks. We have an average of 15-second block time, so 45 seconds.
Right. Oh, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And again, it's really just while things are getting going, it's so people can start moving coins around and start getting some Dynamo in their wallet.
Yep. And I think if we fund this, let's say the foundation funds, I don't know, at $1. I don't want to fund it too much, but let's say 50 coins a day or something like that. You can viably see people in developing countries playing this to make $7 or $8 a day in their spare time, right? Like that would be cool, and that'll create some sellers to get stuff moving and creates awareness. They have to join our Discord group in order to use the bot. If you're not in our Discord group, you can't use this bot because you have to have a shared group, and the bot is private. So other people can't use this bot in their group. So that's gonna create people coming to Discord and becoming aware of all the cool things that we're doing aside from this, right? And then if we get enough eyeballs on this, it's a great advertising opportunity, right? When Total Mayhem comes out, or when the MMO needs some beta testers, we can blast a message to everybody who's playing this at the time saying, hey, come check this out. Here's a URL,
Yeah, and I think that's an important piece of the messaging, Sean, that this is literally the tip of the iceberg of everything in development. Obviously, we let it slip. Total Mayhem is out there in development, and that looks amazing. That looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I confirm with Russell that the trademark was moved to pending. So
okay. So there you go. Yeah.
Yep. So I posted the Tombstone logo and
beautiful,
like 3 sample cards or something like that, and it's free to share. Anybody in the community can hype it now. You guys can share it around.
Brilliant. Okay, great.
Yep. And then I'm working with Russell this evening to post up the so we're doing it in Unity, and it's going to be a web-based game. Unity has the ability to publish to a website, which is really cool. So the first version will be web-based. And actually, literally like 5 minutes before this call, I was working with Russell to get the domain set up. So after he and I go through it a little bit, we'll publish that as well, hopefully later tonight.
Awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Really, really cool.
So what is the game going to look like? What's the activity in the game? It's going to be more like, is that the Pokemon based or?
Yeah, you can think of it as a Axie Infinity, very similar. So there's the ability to breed the toads, and that creates tadpoles, and the tadpoles mature into a random new toad. You can only breed them a certain number of times. You have to buy the toads. We're going to have some number of original toads that'll be sold. That'll be done as an NFT. We're probably going to do it as a BEP 721 using Wrap Dynamo, because that removes all that friction about getting into the coin. So there'll be a lot of activity on Wrap Dynamo. But for those people who are mainnet Dynamo people that want to get into it, the swap is fully functional. Everything's is working there. So you can swap your Dynamo coins for Wrap Dynamo and then go use that. But we feel like we're going to promote this primarily in the Philippines to start. And they're all familiar with using MetaMask and Binance and all that stuff. So this will be that sort of thing. The native currency in Total Mayhem will be the Wrap Dynamo token. So we think we're going to see a lot more activity there once that's released.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's cool about that is you're going to see a lot more liquidity, which means that'll create liquidity on Dynamo, right? Because if I want to dump some Dynamo, I don't have to go to SafeTrade necessarily or Expatron. I can go to the market over there.
Yeah.
So Sean, I mean, where did we leave off in terms of timeline? We're looking to get this launched New Year.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, the registration and login, the database, the wallet, all that stuff is what I'm going to publish tonight. So all that sort of foundational thing is done. The thing that we're having some trouble with is the animations, because we're going to have 6 or 7 different toads that are interchangeable. So there's like there's a body, and then there's a mouth, and there's eyes, and there's like some kind of attachment, I'll call it, like horns or mushrooms or something else that grows around it, and then the wings and the feet. So I don't know, how many pieces that is, 6, 7 different pieces. I'm going to have 6, 7 different variations of all those pieces. So if you do the math, it's maybe like, I don't know, what's that, 6 factorial, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be something on the order of 50 or 60,000 variations that we could have. We're only going to probably mint 7,000 or 8,000 original ones, and some will be more rare and others, and because of the cool combinations of effects that come out, and so we expect that the value of different cards will have will be based on however cool the thing is that's the combination of things, right? But getting the animations to work with all the pieces interchangeably in Unity is a little bit of a technical challenge. So I've been spending a lot of my time when I haven't been working on the text MMO, working on that, just understanding how that works, and then relaying it to all the artists that we're trying to onboard. We did have a call with one of the artists this afternoon, and we have another call tomorrow morning. We provided some samples to them. So yeah, Unity. If anybody knows Unity 2D skeletal artists that can do animations, 2D skeletal animations is what we want. We have one person, but it's going to take a while, so we want to onboard more.
That's super exciting. Really, really exciting.
Yeah.
I loved it from the minute I saw the first sketches that was will be a huge home run.
Yeah. When can we start showing some of those pictures? Those are really cool pictures.
Yeah. Let me see. I got. I can bring up. Let's see here.
To the moon.
Oh,
do you have it there? What's that?
I would just put the Discord invite for people. Anybody that wants.
Oh, okay, cool.
Invite. Yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's okay. Here, let me share my screen with a couple of things that we have. Okay. Let's see. Oops. You said I can share my desktop. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Who's that? Oh, it's saying I'm requesting to share my screen.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are awesome. That is just awesome.
Yep. So that's the logo, the tombstone that we're going to use to brand everything. This is a sample of the gameplay. So there will be 3 toads on each side, and and basically each one you can pick to do a certain action, and then it does it, and then the other person does an action. So it's a PvP, 3-on-3 kind of thing, very similar to Axie. And then we'll have also PvE, quote unquote missions or a story that you can do as well. But a very familiar sort of setup for anybody who's played Axie or Pokemon or any of those kind of things. then here's a couple of the cards. These will be the NFTs that we mint, and so we'll sell them as cards. The image will be a card, but it actually represents a redeemable player in the game. So that's one example. That's another one you can see. So like when I was talking about the attachments, like you can see here, like this one has little hearts that go out of little things here. Whereas like this one has mushrooms that are going to, emit some toxic whatever thing. And this one, and the other one, where's the other one? Oops, I'm closing. Like the other one has spikes or something like that. So that's the idea. So we'll have all these different combinations, but the initial quote unquote offering will be oops, your video spazzed out for a minute. That was weird. The initial offering will be these NFT card things.
It's amazing. Those cards look amazing.
Yeah, they really, really do. I mean, absolutely outstanding and huge win to be, the project associated with it. So,
yeah,
outstanding.
Yep. I think this will create a lot of demand for Wrap Dynamo. We'll do some kind of pre-sale once we have comfort with the animation piece. So, I don't know, maybe not this week, but next week I think we'll probably announce a pre-sale.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Cool. All right, guys, we're about 40 minutes in. Anything else you guys want to go into with Dynamo?
That's huge, man. I don't think there's anything bigger than that, right? I mean,
no, not at all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get back to work on the 3D MMO as well, so we can start doing some updates on that. I'll have some updates to talk about on Friday with that as well. I'm going to use the technology that we used for the metaverse demo, a meta lobby demo. I'm going to use that same technology now that all the hosted wallet stuff is done and the meta lobby thing seems to be working pretty well. I'm going to integrate those two things into the fantasy MMO that the Isle of Trials, and so I'm going to start to post some of those things too. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, you're right, CDM.
That's right.
Yeah, this is going to be huge. This is going to be huge for the project for next year. So, can't wait. Can't wait to watch this develop up.
Yep.
Kudos to you, Sean, and the team. So,
yeah, what a good time. Having fun.
And of course, one place to buy Dynamo coin is go to safe.trade. And that is where the only exchange run right now.
No, Expatron is
Expatron.
The liquidity there is not as good. I need to go put some buys and sells over there. I'm gonna make a note.
Expatron.
Grease the wheels a little bit.
You have to sign up for that one too. Check into that one.
Yeah, and they do have Raven and USDT pairs. So that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, and then of course Pancake Swap has. Yeah.
But we're talking about for more traditional people trying to get in that don't know how to go through MetaMask and Pancake Swap, and you kind of have to move around a lot more tricky.
Yep.
Safer way is just to sign up for one of the exchanges.
That's for us. For the people in the Philippines, Pancake Swap is all they use, basically.
Yeah.
Completely opposite, right? Like,
yeah,
they don't want to get Bitcoin.
All right. Cool,
Yeah.
guys. Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And it's a little bit more about Dynamo Coin. And we'll have more on Friday, I assume.
Yep.
Friday, we will have more updates, and you'll get to see the new game coming out. It is, you can go on the Discord one. Get people onto the Discord. Thailand is getting in crypto too. Yes.
They need cryptodes.
Cryptodes. All right, guys. We'll talk to you on Friday. Bye.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.